everything above that number should be moved somewhere better. And here are the 5 places that careful people actually move it. The first place is a high-yield savings account at an online bank. These are real, fully insured savings accounts run by well-known institutions that simply operate online instead of on a street corner. And because they are not paying for a fancy branch on Main Street, they pass that savings to you in interest. Right now, these accounts are paying around 4%, sometimes a little more. That is roughly 10 times what your regular bank is paying you on the very same money, with the very same federal insurance protecting it. The money stays completely liquid, which means you can move it back to your checking account in a day or two whenever you need it. Opening one takes about 10 minutes from your kitchen table. The second place is a treasury bill. A treasury bill is simply a short-term loan that you make directly to the United States government, and it is considered one of the safest places on earth to put money. You can buy them in small amounts directly from a government website called Treasury Direct. And right now, the short-term ones are paying in the range of 3.5% to 4%. Here's the part most people do not know. The interest you earn on a treasury bill is free from state income tax. So if you live in a state that taxes income, a treasury bill can quietly put more money in your pocket than even a high-yield savings account paying the same rate. You can set them up to mature every few weeks, so you always have money coming available. The third place is a Series I savings bond, which is built for exactly this moment in time because it is designed to keep pace with inflation. The interest rate on these bonds adjusts along with the cost of living, so by design, your money does not lose its buying power the way it does sitting in a regular account. You buy them from that same government website, up to $10,000 per person each year. The one rule to know is that you need to leave the money in for at least a year. So this is for savings you will not need right away, not for your emergency cushion. The fourth place is a brokered certificate of deposit. Now, you may already know about regular certificates of deposit at your local bank, where you lock your money up for a set time in exchange for a fixed rate. A brokered one simply means you buy it through an investment account, which lets you shop the rates of hundreds of banks across the country all at once and pick the best ones. And here is the powerful part for anyone with a larger amount to protect. Through one single account, you can spread your money across several different banks, 25,000 here, 200,000 there, so that every dollar stays under that $250,000 insurance line at each bank, all of it fully protected, all of it earning a solid fixed rate. The fifth place is a money market fund held inside an investment account. This is not the same as the money market account at your bank. A money market fund holds very short-term, very safe government-backed debt, and it currently pays in the range of 4 to 5%. It is completely liquid, so you can move the money back to your checking account in about a day. There is no lockup period, and there are no penalties for taking your money out whenever you want it. For a retiree, it is one of the simplest places to park larger amounts of cash while still earning a real return on every dollar. Now let me tie this all together, because the thread running through every piece of it is the same. Keeping a large pile of money in a normal bank account does 3 things to you all at once. It puts you under a watchful eye you never agreed to. It lets inflation quietly eat your savings while the bank pays you almost nothing. And above a certain line, it leaves your money unprotected entirely. The fix for all 3 is the very same simple move. Keep a few months of expenses in your everyday account and move everything above that into your own name, into accounts that are safer, fully protected, and actually paying you. You are not taking on risk by doing this. You are taking risk off the table and getting paid properly for the first time in years. The Internal Revenue Service is never going to call you and explain how to draw less of its attention. Your bank is certainly never going to call you and explain how to earn 10 times more on your money somewhere else, because that money leaving is money it loses. The only person who can decide to move it is you, and the move itself is far simpler than a bank wants you to believe. Most of these accounts can be opened from your own home in less time than it takes to drive to the branch. I will put the names of these account types and the steps to set them up in the description below. So do one thing for me right now. Send this video to one person you love who is over 60 and still keeps most of their savings sitting in a single checking or savings account at one bank.